welcome to the stream. We got another match tonight. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the sportiest stream. I am your caster tonight, Sporty FC. Follow all the socials below, please, because I am your caster for this single Indy Gaming League match tonight between two Tier 5 2v2 opponents who have yet to face each other and are doing so at the very end of their season. It is SUX Airport versus Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. Strikers of Chaos of the Knights of Chaos organization that have always shown up hard for these streams. Great to see them back again. We've had Crimson, we've had Emerald, we've even had Onyx. Now we got Scarlet here on the stream. And it's great to see them here having a very successful season by the looks of it, but not as successful as SUX Airports. We're currently the #1 team. Scarlet are number 9. And while both these teams will be making the playoffs, since there are 13 teams in their division, Airport's going to want to fight to keep that #1 spot, and Scarlet are going to be looking to get some good experience against a team that is expected to beat them. Hopefully everyone is having an amazing evening, as it's been like another day. How many days straight is it? It's been so many days straight that I've casted Rocket League matches. It's been I have not missed a day, a very long amount of time. I'd have to look back to see when it is. It's been literally a full week straight of me casting a match every single day. How impressive is that? That is impressive. I gotta give myself a clap and a half for that. That is impressive. No clue how I'm able to keep up with that, but after that amount of time, I'm going to be ending on day 7 of the streak, and we'll be taking a short break tomorrow by the looks of it, as long as no one else gets me for a match tomorrow, which is unlikely, but there's always a chance that someone gets me for a match. It's been 7 days straight of Rocket League action here on the Sportia stream, and I'm all here for it. We are getting the poll up for everyone. As I see someone here getting involved, of course, get involved in the chat. Type as many messages as you want. As hey, we got some fans here jumping in from both teams. I love to see that. We got a prediction going on, a prediction poll. Predict who you think will win it all tonight between SUX Airport and Strikers of Chaos Scarlet Sioux Airport, as that's what SUX is the code for. I could even do it in the NATO language. It would be Sierra. I'll get it. Don't worry. Uniform X-ray. There we go. I'm surprised I remember that on the spot. Yeah, Sioux Airports, and what I've learned from that team is that they all seem to live in that Sioux area, which is honestly great name. But I wonder if the airport's like the thing that they love the most. But on the other side, Strikers of Chaos Scarlet looking to make an upset here against the team that is the top team in their division, as the info being sent out to both team captains. Hopefully we'll have a clean match tonight. And I mean, of course we'll have a clean match tonight in these two teams. An important match. As for both teams, although they've made the playoffs, and as long as they don't, forfeit twice or do something illegal, they'll be just fine. Which is very difficult to do, to have 2 forfeits or do something illegal to get yourself kicked out of this league. They'll be both making it into the final bracket, and for the top teams in their division, they're going to be having a first round bye. Sioux Airports expected to be one of those teams with it, and I don't even know, but they may have even guaranteed. No, they have not actually. They have not guaranteed that they'll be. They have not guaranteed that they have that spot. If they win tonight, they will guarantee a bye in the first round, and for the playoffs, it's a really difficult time for a lot of these teams. Some teams don't like byes. They like to get that easy first round and get their nerves settled. But For most teams, they don't want to risk going out in round 1, especially as a top seed. You have 1 life. You are no greater than anybody else here, and you gotta prove it every single week as you go up against a new opponent. So if I was SUX Airport, I would love to get that bye in that first week and completely skip having to face off against a team that could potentially upset me and get me while I'm not ready. You can also use that time to get more work in and even scout out your opponent, see their match as long as it's streamed, and, you know, make some adjustments. As we do have Scarlet jumping into the lobby right now. We know that SUX is here as well, so they'll be joining any moment. And so hopefully you guys are voting for the team you think will win it. 2 minutes left in that poll. As Rhino, you're confident? That is prime confidence. That's a good fan right there. So confident, always behind your team. Even if your team were to say, let's lose the first 2 games, you would still be behind them every single step of the way. And I don't actually know what plane. Is that like a jump? It's not like a jet on that picture, is it? SUX Airport? Oh no, actually it's a jet. My goodness, that's a big jet. Maybe a jumbo jet. Maybe an Airbus. I'm not a plane person, so I couldn't tell you, but getting into the series, stats are actually surprisingly even for both these teams. SUX Airport edging out Strikers of Chaos Scarlet in only the goals per game average. Scarlet's beat them in saves and assists, but the big difference here is SUX Airport has Liam, and Liam is running an MVP season, and a season, maybe he's in his prime right now. 2.33 goals per game average, 2.25 saves, and 0.58 assists. He's been the spearhead of this offense. As here comes Bloodwolf with the loudest reaction. Hi there. How you doing, Bloodwolf? How's your day been going? As I actually probably should tell you, Bloodwolf, because you always get me to catch your matches. We're gonna be going back to a regular. Schedule soon enough, where I'm going to be having matches at Wednesdays 8, 9, 10, Fridays 8, 9, 10, and Saturdays 8, 9, 10, 11 Eastern, all PM Eastern. But if you guys still want me to catch your matches, just send in a special request. Food Beyond Ranked, it's all free. And if you guys want to ask if I'm open, which is even better, make sure to message me on Discord. I'm going to show it to you guys right now. It's that rightmost one at SpottyFC. Hashtag 1975. That is SpottyFC, capital S, capital F, capital C. Hashtag 1975 to get your matches scheduled. You're getting make sure L team to sort it out as hey, Killer Eagle's now in. Hi, Killer Eagle. How you guys doing? Honestly, I feel so energetic tonight for no reason. I've been doing casting every single day for 7 days straight, and I'm not tired. But I am going to be taking a break because I don't want to overextend myself. To be fair, maybe it's only because I know it's one match, and so one match isn't too hard to do. As hey, a prediction poll. Do you guys want me to reset the prediction poll for you? No one voted for it. Again, do you guys want me to reset the prediction poll? Because no one predicted anything. Here, I'm going to do a prediction poll. It's going to be a 1-minute prediction poll now. I'm poor, can't afford the bet. Well, maybe somebody else can. Like, what did you... Bloodwolf, how are you poor? You've been on the stream before, so did you, like, bet all your points away? Well, that's unfortunate. I feel for you, man. Sadly, I can't give you free points. That's not how the stream works. You're gonna have to earn it here through good predictions, and then maybe you'll be able to afford that prize at the very end there, that $5,000, nice. 5,000 points, commentate your match now. That'd be a fun one. Let's try getting some more predictions here. I knew that resetting the poll would be a smart idea. As we are waiting until everybody's in the lobby. As now that the prediction poll is over there, oh, a lot of you going with Scarlet here. And Bloodwolf, you're not poor. You got 800 points to spare. You're not poor. Don't say that. You are not poor. Let's actually get in the lobby here. Just making sure, we're just confirming that everybody's in right now. We are waiting for one person. As one of the players wanted to reset their PC, one of them to reset their PC. That would be Flip Slitterson of Scarlet. So we're just waiting for him to sort out all of his PC issues. It shouldn't be too hard for him. He does have a good amount of time to do it. You actually had 2,000 on my boys. Oh, nice. You know, if you wait around long enough, you'll be able to afford the commentate your match now. That's only 5,000. That's actually not too expensive. We're making sure that we're making sure that everybody is in the lobby, but the player to look out for is Liam for CY of the SUX airport team. When you have 2.33 goals per game, that's scary in Tier 5. And not even just in Tier 5, that's scary anywhere, really. Although Tier 5, generally, it's a little bit harder to score. You don't see as many goals in at this tier. But Liam is the goal-scoring maestro for this team. Then there's also James Bondage, nice, great name, who is coming up with some great assists here, averaging about an assist per game. And we're just waiting on to make sure everybody's in. I'm sorry that we are having to wait a little bit longer here, but I promise you that we will be starting as soon as the lobby is ready. As we do have confirmation that everybody's in the lobby now. Let's get on with the best of 5. I know you all are excited. I am excited. My settings are excited because I accidentally clicked on my settings instead of the actual game. Let's get ourselves going. You guys are all exciting. Exciting? Well, you guys are exciting too, but you guys are excited, hopefully. And so it is a best of 5. You have to win 3 games, and you take another point on the win side, lose 3, and you have to take one on the losing side. I mean, that's how these series work. Just waiting for the SUX airport team. They're not here. Oh. We'll do a quick reset here. This has happened a couple times where we've had it where I actually didn't know that everybody was in. The spectator is bugged. We're gonna do a quick reset here just to make sure everybody's actually in the lobby this time. There you go. Just gonna make sure everybody's in this time. I do apologize for that. That is not the first time that's happened in the last few days. That happens a lot. I get way too excited and I start a match early. It's okay. We have time though. We don't have to worry too much about this. As we're getting a good amount of viewers here. I do want to say a big shout out to Mr. Mayhem of the Knights of Chaos organization for allowing me to partner up with them. This partnership has been going on for a while now, a couple months, and man, you guys have shown so much support, and this match is no different. Let's get back in. Hopefully everybody's in here now. You can share that. Just gonna be making sure that everybody's in now. Make sure that everybody's actually in the lobby now. Before we even start, we need to make sure everybody's here. Looks like everybody's in now. They'll be starting on their own accord. As we get ready for this match, we'll also make sure that they're all joining the lobby first before we even get into the in-game. As hey, Mayhem's in here. I was talking so many nice things about you, man. Even though I definitely angered you recently. I heard. You heard! Let's go! Oh, good. Good to know. Good to know. Sorry, good to know. Good to know. Making sure everybody's actually in. Make sure they can all get in and actually like get a series going. Mayhem, you missed the prediction poll, man. Unfortunate. We had a poll earlier. We're still waiting on one person. Please get in, please get in. There we go! We actually get a series going, everybody. Took us a little while here. Almost had it where we had to do another reset, but this time, this Tier 5 Best of 5 has just begun, and it's a 2v2 matchup here between Scarlet, who are in the orange, don't get confused with colors, and SUX Airport in the blue. What's fun is, I showed you guys before, but I do know what SUX stands for. I did my research. It stands for Sioux, the Sioux Airport. And I also know all about the phonetic alphabet. There you go. That's what you call it. What's funny is actually I've been trying to change my sibling to learn it as well. So that's fun. But as that is happening, we're gonna get this best of 5 started, and this tier 5 matchup. Whichever team gets on the lead usually is the one to win it here at this tier, but SUX Airport is definitely a bit of a scary foe, but so does Flips Litterson, and he's gonna get the first goal here for Scarlet. And he bulldozes his way through both defenders from Master Blaster, and Flip shoots it behind them as well. Sioux City. Hey, there we go. See, I know what I'm talking about. Although I definitely should have called it Sioux City and not just Sioux. That's a Native American tribe. And as I'm saying that, here comes Flip again. Another goal for him. And Flip Litterson now doubling his team's lead off of an overcommit from SUX Airport. Honestly, the first time I saw that name, I don't know why. I was like, oh, SUX Airport, and I was like, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. It's definitely not SUX Airport because they're all capitalized. And also, they don't suck. They're the top of the division. They'd whoop me. As here comes James Bondage. They keep it with himself here. Dribbles around one, can't get through Master Blaster, and gonna try to take it downfield himself. And really, the keys to the success here for Scarlet is shutting down Liam. He's not only the leader of this team as the captain, but he's also the one to score all their goals. Well, most of them. He scores about 2/3, maybe 3/4 of the goal. He scores a lot of their goals. And he's going to be crucial to their success here in this match, but so far, no goals yet from either of the players on SUX Airport. As the Blaster, he forces one to come in and collect. Now he gets past the second defender in front of that pass in, but this one bumps away and it's over for Flip. He's gonna go back and play some defense. Psych! He's actually gonna go and early challenge this. Now off the crossbar and he reads it. His hat trick is complete, and we're not even halfway through as Flips Litterson With the moves here to challenge early, notices that the defender isn't using any boost, doesn't expect him to challenge, and he early challenges that one, and oh, it hits off the crossbar. Oh my goodness, they got a plane. They got the literal plane. My goodness, they got the plane decal. No. That is like the most perfect decal ever. I'm not even joking. You guys gotta tell me, what's that decal called again? I remember seeing it. I have it. It's not called Liftoff. What's it called? Oh, it might be called Formation. I think it might be called Formation. And that one's gonna go from James Bondage. The TP, a goal explosion, signifying the first goal of this series for SUX Airport as Zach, for free. Welcome to the Sporty Stream. Thank you for the subscription, the Prime. Man, your support so greatly appreciated. As another goal coming in from Liam now. He's been quiet for most of this game, but you know he couldn't be shut down forever. We saw Master Blaster, he didn't get the boost in the back corner, and that forced him to have to wait grounded against a team that's known for flying. SUX Airport only one away from tying this one. And now with momentum, would it be unlikely? This one across, Liam needs to collect this one in his own corner. As this one from Liam doesn't get the touch that he wants, but trying to keep up with it. But Master Blaster clears it long, still has it. He's going to look for another player, and here comes Flip. He scores! 4 shots, 4 goals. Master Blaster with the assist, as he's been assisting so many of these goals, and Flips Litterson, he continues his goal-scoring streak. Not slowing down. Even with 2 goals scored against them, Scarlet comes roaring back. Flips Litterson looking for a 5th one. The new captain of this team is Flip, and showing off amazingly. Getting known for scoring. To be fair, everybody in both of these teams have some pretty decent scoring statistics. When you hear scoring, it's almost always Liam's name that's put up the top of the charts, but it's Flip for this one, and with 4 goals, he is leading the charge. Can't forget about the passes. He's been assisted by Master Blaster in multiple of these chances. As Liam, long shot saved by Flip, and now given to Master Blaster. Almost gets through James, but he can't do so. Here comes Liam, pinched away towards the back wall, and having to sit on defense is Striker's Scarlet. One across, Flip doesn't get the touch. And with a bounce like that, sometimes that catches off your back line, but it was slow enough, it wasn't really all that threatening. That doesn't have to be a concern here for Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. With less than a minute remaining, they just need to hold to this lead. Master Blaster, he's been a 50 tank, and he gets 2 more for the road. You saw in the first goal of this game, he got 2 massive 50-50 challenges in the corner. Once again, he's doing that to waste more time, but SUX Airports, which does reside in Iowa, they are right about that, just continuing to try to will themselves forward. This clear from James Bondage. It's to the back corner. Oh, and that pinch is too high, though. SUX Airports. Looks like they might be going down 1 game here against Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. But not for long. Looks like they're going to get another one. Liam in front, and James Bondage doesn't put it on target. And that's a terrible way to end it here for the Sioux Airport. An open net miss. Wasn't going to matter if even if they would hit it. Now it makes them second guess themselves. Are they truly playing at their peak? And is Scarlet beating them at every single part of the play? Game 1's going to end with a lot of questions. We're going to need answers, as Master Blaster, I did tell you about his assists. 2 of them this game. Probably going to continue adding to that tally as long as Flip keeps on scoring. We get into game 2 here. Hopefully everyone is getting excited. Edge of your seat gameplay here in this Tier 5 matchup. I'm gonna get some water. There we go. It's great. Not as good as New York City water, but it's pretty good. Game 2. And Flip on a hot streak here with the scoring. He scored all 4 goals last game for almost said flips flips of chaos. Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. But they did also score first. But that's not going to be the same here. Liam for CY. He's going to get the first goal. He has to back up here and using a little bit of a jump here to jump over Master Blaster's challenge. And that gives SUX Airport a lead in Game 2, their first lead of the series. Master Blaster. A great touch off the corner there to keep it with himself, but not able to get a second good touch. And now James Bondage is going to find the nets. Flip Litterson, you saw him charging in like a bull. But he didn't jump very early, and James Bondage did. He beats Flip Litterson that challenge by going straight up. And that will give him a second goal. SUX Airport looking like they're going back into their prime play. Now they have to hold this. And that's not going to be very easy, especially with Flip Litterson. 5 shots, 5 goals now. Between both games, I do not believe he has missed a single shot yet this series. And if he keeps shooting like this, there's no way SUX Airport are going to stop him. But an unconventional kickoff here from them. They both go for it. Trying to get a massive win, and they do. Forcing a clear from Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, but this one off the crossbar. Master Blaster knows no one's challenging for that. You can't help but feel a little bit nervous with the ball getting closer and closer to the crossbar. This shot saved away by Liam. He's going to wait in his net, let Master Blaster take some control here. That's how much respect they have for the Strikers of Chaos Scarlet team. They know how good they are at shooting. And even though Master Blaster hasn't scored yet, you can't take any chances against the man that has grabbed so many assists and has been their midfield presence, really. As he's been able to get us so many crucial challenges in the midfield. Now with a bump on James Bondage, making his return slower. Still gives the ball to SUX Airport. Flip Litterson's gonna get the clear. Falling off. Master Blaster for that one. This series kind of grinding to a halt here. No team really taking any clear control, but a couple bumps here from Strikers of Chaos Scarlet is giving them a slight edge against SUX Airport. Just like that, SUX Airport, one strong clear and all that offense is over. One strong shot and that one's through. James Bondage now shooting 100% this game. And Master Blaster a little too slow at that one. You see, he's trying to angle himself for a perfect hit, but really, you just need to get that clear off the back wall. And with that kind of lackadaisical approach, SUX Airport jumps on top of that one. This kickoff from SUX Airport may have just turned into a clear for Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, as Master Blaster on target is going to go in. One of the strangest assists you'll ever see right off the kickoff. Strikers of Chaos Scarlet get it with it having bounced off their own back wall and out. This Tier 5 matchup with a bit of some fun goals here. As I will say, I have just gotten my first ever montage going for the Beyond Ranks website. Go check it out. It's only 2 minutes long. I think it's actually 2.5 minutes long. Go check it out. I promise you, it doesn't look the best, but I'm really proud of it because I've never been able to make a casting montage for Beyond Ranks, and I know a lot of casters say you should get one. So I did. I made one, and it's from matches that are all about. They're all in this last week of gameplay, so you should definitely see it. I promise you, it'll be worth your time. It's got some really nice goals in it. As the M for CY, a shot on, and Flip Litterson, he stops moving. And now, Liam's going to take a goal from that. As we are seeing Flip Litterson having some ping issues here. An unfortunate turn of events for Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. As Flip, he definitely was in no man's land there. He just didn't know what to do. And unfortunately, that's going to give him another goal for SUX Airport. The Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, they may be thinking that they've been robbed of their comeback potential. They're going to have to keep fighting. Last game ended 4-2. Last game ended, I believe, 4-2 for Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. We're already 4-2 here for SUX Airport, and we're only halfway through. At this point, I believe, it was 3-0 or 3-1 for Strikes Chaos Scarlet as Flip just scored his last goal. As Liam now with another goal for him. SUX Airports, after a slow start in Game 1, they've really picked it up here in Game 2, and they're continuing putting the ball past the defending players of Scarlet. Scarlet now down 3 goals, a tough comeback to even think of making. And it's only going to get tougher as another goal goes through. This one from James Bondage. Both players have a hat-trick in this game. And SUX Airports, this game is all theirs. Even when it did get slow there around the 3 minutes left, around the 2-minute mark where we had 2 minutes gone, it was still SUX Airport with the control. Whenever Scarlet would put a ball in their offense, it would always get cleared right back at him. SUX Airport gonna be playing some defense now. Been a while since I've done that. And Scarlet having to wait here on defense. Get it out. They have no boost, and it's being stolen now by Liam. This shot's gonna go off the post, and Liam doesn't get another goal. Flips Litterson. Great challenge in the corner, but he was looking for a pass out as well and doesn't make contact. And you think maybe if you're on the Strikes Chaos Scarlet team, that disconnect really changed the events, because after that, SUX Airport have found life inside of them. This pass from Liam finds James Bondage for his 4th goal of the game, and Liam, I'm gonna check how many assists does he have. He has 4. He's assisted every single one of James Bondage's goals. The side, Master Blaster. Out in front for himself, and Liam's there to take advantage. Flip coming through. Long shot potential. But it was just kind of a pop. He just wanted to test them. I see where they love it when people do that. They love it when the possession is given to them, because Strikes Chaos Scarlet just hopeful to get another goal here. But it's looking very difficult at the end of this game. But they may have just found an opening. Flips Litterson's shot is strong enough. And they score late here for Strikes Chaos Scarlet off of another SUX Airport overcommit. This is the second time this game they've done that, and the second time they've been Scarlet has capitalized. They're gonna have to be a little more careful with their offensive approaches, because giving up goals like that while you are in the lead is definitely not advisable. Master Blaster looking for a clear, but again, SUX Airport are sitting further back now. They've made the necessary changes. They're playing defensive when they have to, and it's giving them more offense, giving them more chances, and James Bondage giving him his 5th goal off of another pass from Liam. Now it's 5 assists for him. And it's just like the duo to beat. Liam's usually the one to score, but this game, he's the one to pass. James Bondage getting all the goals, only one away from a double hat-trick. A rarity in the Indy Gaming League, but when you're just this dominant, yeah, it has to be from someone. And in this game, it's from both of them. SUX Airport, they lost that first game 4-2, I believe, winning this one 8-3. Alright, I'm back, guys. Alurshan, that was mean of you to mute me like that. Okay, let's get into game 3. And we get into game 3 here. It was a tough last game here for SUX Chaos Scarlet. They couldn't find an answer to any of the offense thrown in front of them. They're going to need to start stopping that, though. And I think the real thing for them is getting on an early start. For a lot of these lower level teams, these lower ranked teams, getting that early start is going to be great. This game 1 starting up here as seems like almost an issue on the kickoff here for SUX Chaos Scarlet. We saw one of them jump back in. We're going to keep playing, though, as it seems like both teams have sorted out whatever issue they had. We are getting a bit of lag here on my side. I hope it's not on their side, too. As Flips Litterson, a great long clear. Could pass it to himself as well, but not past James Bondage. That's the last time. He has no boost, though, and I mean, SUX Airport are trying to catch on him on that. They're playing a lot more aerial base. They know that the game of boost is in their favor, and the shooting is too. Liam for CY. Once again, the first goal of the game. 2 games in a row. Now I'm going to put this one in the center of the net. There is no one defending, and it's his goal, it's his shot, and it's his formation decal that, man, I love that so much. And what's crazy about SUX Airport, they go for that insane kickoff strategy where both of them go. It's such a hard commit for them on kickoff, but if it's getting them wins, they seem to be more than happy to put the pressure initially on Scarlet. They have no problem sending 2 to the kickoff spot. I mean, it's working for them. Scarlet are having trouble breaking out of defense. I said out of offense. They don't break out of offense. They haven't even seen offense very often in game 2. Now in game 3, this is their first sniff at it, and it only results in 1 shot from Master Blaster, which gets saved away. Again, Scarlet being able to get some better clears here, some stronger clears, but again, it's always this defense to offense rotation from SUX Airport. They're able to break out so easily and so fluently because they sit back and they have enough boost to get the ball out. They don't feel rushed either whenever they have to. But definitely, Scarlet's definitely feeling a bit of rush. As now both of them double commits, and James Bondage is going to put another one in. As James Bondage, a goal here, he deserves it from the effort he's been putting in. Now, SUX Chaos Scarlet facing a very difficult task. It may only get more difficult as the series goes on, because this game determines match points. James Bondage towards net, but Flips Litterson's going to clear it away, and Scarlet, oh, a bump there may not have helped them. Liam blocked away by an incoming Master Blaster. Flips Litterson now, his shot's not on target, and he misses the boost as well. He actually didn't pick it up. He had full boost, and he used a little bit to make sure he goes and picks it up himself. Liam now playing in force. It's going to remove 1 defender. Now looking in field for James. James isn't there, and this is an overcommit. SUX Airport has to get back, and they do. Master Blaster doesn't wrap around the... I shouldn't call wrapping around the ball. Doesn't get around the ball to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I can't say wrap around the ball. That doesn't sound right. As Scarlet couldn't put a shot on target. We'll just leave it at that. Flips Litterson to the back wall, looking for Master Blaster, but cleared away by James Bondage. Here comes the offense, and SUX Airport saved away by Flips Litterson. Here comes Liam. He doesn't find it, and now Flip can get a clear. Up, looking for a solo play. 1 more touch, he can't find it. Wasn't confident enough in his aerial play. Went for an air dribble by the looks of it. Couldn't get it. And now SUX Airport with 90 seconds remaining and a 2-goal lead. While it's definitely not as easy as last game, they're not as comfortable. Scarlet's putting on better and better challenges, more and more aggressive challenges, where they're catching SUX Airport on mistakes that they ordinarily wouldn't have been capitalized in game 2. Scarlet taking advantage of them, but they haven't scored. That's the big thing. They haven't scored yet. Could be a shutout in this game for them if they aren't able to get a shot on target. But again, these overcommits from SUX Airports, definitely a little bit worrying if you're rooting for them. Because Scarlet got 2 of their 3 goals last game from it. Would hate to have to give up one this game for the exact same reason. Bondage, long clear. Here comes Master Blaster with 1 touch, getting get the 50-50 on the second, and infield. Here's it off the back wall. Liam doesn't find the touch in front of the net. James Bondage doesn't like this look either, and neither does anybody else. No one can hit the ball here. Oh, players are running into each other as well. Absolute chaos in front of the blue net. And yet, no shots, no goals, and SUX Airport can live another day. Scarlet going to be losing this game as well. 2 straight losses. They're going to need to redesign something because what really worked for them in that first game was that aggression, was that early challenge, and really was Flip Slitterson and Master Blaster working together and getting goals. In fact, Master Blaster has been assisting most of Flip Slitterson's goals, as Flip Slitterson has scored all 6 goals. I actually believe it's been 6 goals. Actually, he's scored at least 6 goals this series. He's been scoring the majority of the goals, and SUX Airport now shutting down the offense of Scarlet. In Game 4, Darkest of Chaos Scarlet needs to take a win here if they want to win the series. If they want to push the series to Game 5, if they want to win the series even, where SUX Airport can make the win and continue their first place lead. And hey, Falcons is joining with Go Team. Which team are you supporting, man? Or you're not supporting any of them? By the way, I love that like little icon. What's that snow icon for? Falcons, what do you have that like snowflake icon for right next to your name? Do you like participate in some sort of like winter like bash with Twitch? Honestly, that sounds amazing. Oh, and Master Blaster just removes James Bondage. When he's been a pain to your team this entire series, just gotta do it. The charity I donated back. Oh, you donated to a charity. Aw. Why is it a snowflake? Is that what you call it? Like a winter charity? Do a charity stream. Did a charity stream. I thought you were saying do a charity stream. I was like, that's gonna be a bit difficult. I'm not popular enough for that. And Liam for CY. 1 goal again. He's scoring first for SUX Airport. A nasty bounce for Darkest of Chaos Scarlet. A fortuitous bounce for SUX Airport. Direct relief. Oh, that's really nice, actually. Everybody's safe. Everybody go cheer Red Falcons for donating to a charity back in 2018. No. Still support him, guys. I'll say, everybody say Red Falcons is the best. Okay? He also does casting for Indie Game Mainly, so support him there as Liam for CY doubles their lead. Another goal. As the series is going on, he continues to get hotter and hotter. Did you mention, I'm the best. I'm the greatest. No, it's about thanking Red Falcons. We can thank you afterwards, okay? Here, I'll send you a thank you for getting me to cast so many matches after this series, as Flip Slitterson now, after a scoreless Game 3, he gets 1 here to open the floodgates for Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. Everybody's saying that something is the best except for Red Falcons. If Red Falcons, I'm gonna say it here, you're the greatest. You are the best. That's a Jumanjin. As Master Blaster infield, James Bondage. Oh, what an own goal! And what an interesting shot that was. Master Blaster pins balls away, and James Bondage just with one of the most cheeky shots we've seen this series. It goes in his own nets. And yes, Jumanjin, great guy. He's the captain of Sharks of Chaos Emerald, who has been on stream a couple times, at least 2 times from what I can count. Maybe more. It's too much to count, in all honesty. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you, the Red Falcons, for, one, co-casting with me, and two, just being an all-around amazing guy. Also, you single-handedly carried me to Champ 3. So, thank you for that. He's Master United. I do know what you're part of, Red Falcons. That's kind of nice that you guys know each other. Red Falcons is like... You seem to always recognize someone at any time I'm live. He's next to Chaos now. Yeah, Mayhem poached him. A different caster poached him. Wanting a third. Hey, you know, if you guys are going to make the playoffs, so... There's a very good chance I'll be able to get a third match from you guys. Remember to just let me know if you ever have a request. If you can always send a request through the Indie Gaming League in Beyond Ranks, or you can just ask me as well. You have that channel, you can ask me, so you can ask me for a casting request. So always let me know if you guys want to have me cast your matches. Send a DM on this, send a DM, or just send it in the server that we're all a part of. If you ever want me to cast your match, never hurts to ask, and I'm almost always open for it. Depends though, because I am still looking for tryouts, so it might get more and more difficult for you guys to get me to cast matches, because I might be on a team soon, and that's gonna matter a lot. That's gonna matter a lot as well. So I'll have to find a way to split up the work. But I mean, I would like you to cast. No, I would love to see you guys play. You guys are what, currently undefeated? I don't know if you guys have won every single game. I remember seeing a statistic where you guys won every single game in your division. I don't believe that's true anymore, but you guys have like a 90% win percentage. Wait, me or Sporty? Honestly, let's do a duo cast again. Yes, 5-0. No. Undefeated as in like you haven't lost a game. Not a series, a game. Like 15-0. I don't think you're 15-0. Jumanjin, but you might be. I don't remember. We're like an 85%. Well, that's still pretty good, and I haven't paid attention. My goodness, I've been talking with you guys for so long that these teams are both still fighting it out, and it's currently tied. In Game 4, I was counting the co-cast of Jumanjin game. Well, if Jumanjin asks one of us to do it, make sure send me a message, Vidfal, because I'd love to duo cast with you again, because honestly, that was super fun. You are really good at it, and honestly, we work surprisingly well for guys who have very little experience co-casting together. That time when we co-casted Native Packs, that was amazing. 15-3, that's impressive, my goodness. Back when I won on my 2's team, we didn't drop a single series. We went to Game 5 almost every single time in the regular season. As Liam for CY, he breaks the deadlock. It's been a while since we got a goal, and Liam now, all 3 goals this game have been from him. Well, for SUX Airports. He hasn't scored any of the other 2 goals. In fact, James Bondage actually scored one of them, but... Speaking of Native Packs, they're playing on the 19th at 10. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a fun time, Falcons. Request that match. I'd have to check. Oh, wait a second. Master Blast is going to tie this one up, but I'd have to check with my schedule. I might be able to make that. Who knows? It might be a day where I'm actually casting something else. What day is it currently? That's on Friday. That's rough, because Friday I also have 10 PM open. So if I don't get anybody to want me to cast their matches at 10 PM on Friday, which I doubt, but if no one wants it, just send me a message in Discord on like Thursday or something, and I'll let you know if I can make it. Get 95 win percentage going into the playoffs. Well, that's impressive, Mayhem. Did you win? I don't remember. I don't know if you won that, but it'd be impressive if you did. Master Blast, a great save, and now going into the corner. Last seconds of Game 4 regulation. Citizen bringing it out, but Liam wins the challenge. It's in front of the nets. One more shot could happen, and no, it doesn't. It hits the ground. Hey, somebody, the wins are wrong? Oh, are they? Oh, my bad. SUX Airport is up 2-1, and now make that 3-1. They just take the series right off the kickoff. And what a win. It's James Bondage to pass to Liam right off the kickoff, and Liam wins the series out for SUX Airport. Can we get our final game, Week 6, with both of you casting? Sure, Jumanjin. I'm fine with that. Just send me a request, and I can get it, and if you want to let Falcons know what time it is, then let me know, but... Yeah, thank you for correcting me. I did do the games incorrectly. SUX Airport did win that. That was actually a game that won their series. We'll win the war. And yeah, that will end it. Let's get the prediction poll finished up here. SUX Airport makes a win, and remember when I did that, like, remember when I redid that prediction? And Blood Wolf came in and was like, I'm gonna vote 800. Well, that's unfortunate. But a win here for SUX Airports will mean that they are now still the top team in their division. And that will be it for tonight. We only had one match scheduled. We do have one scheduled for Wednesday at 10, currently. If any of you want to co-cast and jump in with me on that. It is a 1v1, so maybe it would be fun. It would be more of a chill environment, actually, if we were to do that. As fellow coming in from Jumanjin, welcome to the sportiest stream. Wait, how have you not followed earlier? Did you, like, accidentally unfollow me? Well, whatever it is. Welcome anyways, Jen. Great to have you. You got plenty of points to spend. Yeah, you still have 1,200. So you can use that as much as you need to. And that one will end it out today. Did you mention Odyssey as well? You think you just unfollowed me? That's fair, man. Nah, it's over. Red Falcons or anybody in there. You know if there's anyone I should raid? We always end off the stream every single way the same way, with a raid. So who should I raid now? Like, is there anybody I should raid? I know you guys always know who to raid, so. Is there anyone I should raid, guys? It's preferable if it's like a small Rocket League streamer, but it can be anyone really. Ballad? Okay, let's check out who is Ballad. I have muted my desktop sound, so Ballad, what is it? Ballad of the Bard? Ballad's music? Ballad of the Bard, okay. They're currently playing Rocket League with their boys. And currently, I think they might be taking a bathroom break. I think he's taking a bathroom break. But let's go send him a follow anyways. Ballad of the Bard. Here we come! And that will end the stream. Everybody go raid him, say hi. Ballad of the Bard is an amazing guy. I hope he is. Obviously, you'd recommend him for a certain reason. He's one of the Astral guys? Even better. I'm showing support for your Orc Falcons. Let's go raid Ballad. Have an amazing evening, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday.